This is Gabriel from bestguitareffects.com. I'm going to show you the Strymon TimeLine. Here's my clean tone. Here's the timeline. Alright, I'm just going to go through some of the presets and also show you how easy it is to adjust some of the parameters. First of all, to select presets, you can just use the value knob here, or you can use the left 2-foot switches to select presets from any of the banks. And to select the banks, you can use the right 2-foot switches to scroll up through the banks. The left 2-foot switches will scroll down. And it's as easy as that. So let's have a listen to some of the sounds this pedal can make. Alright, actually, let's go back to that digital delay. Let's cut down all these knobs down here. So you should have a pretty pristine sounding digital delay. Use the filter to darken it up. Give it a more analog tone. Add some grit. Bring in a little modulation. Alright, let's check out the analog delay machine. For reference. Really like that one. Let's check out the D-tape, which is a tape echo, very similar to the El Capistan. Alright, the filter control adjusts the tape age, so let's turn it to the left for a new sounding tape. And turn it to the right and darken up the tone a bit. And the grit controls the tape bias, so let's turn that to the right also to darken up the tone. To the left gives you more hi-fi sound. So you really have a lot of flexibility there. And speed controls the tape crinkle. It'll sound like a chewed up tape when you turn it to the right. And then the depth controls the wow and flutter for some modulation. Alright, let's check out the lo-fi machine really quick. I really like this one. It sounds nasty. Really old school digital delay. You can go into the parameters menu here, adjust the sample rate. Let's crank that up. And the bit depth. Let's crank that all the way up. And then as you bring down the sample rate, let's bring it down quite a bit. Make it sound like an old lo-fi radio. Okay, let's reduce the bit depth. You can make it really dirty. But let's leave a little bit of definition in here. Then you can even go in and add some vinyl distortion. Pretty cool. Really like that. Okay, let's go check out the dual delay. This gets a little more complicated. Actually, let's find a preset real quick to start from. Something that already has a nice sound pulled up. Okay, the dual delay gives you two delays. One which is controlled with the knobs out here. One of them in the parameters menu. You can control the time. It repeats the mix, and you can configure them to be in series or parallel. So let's put them in parallel real quick. Then in series, So series strings one delay into the other. Let's go over here to time. You can pick note divisions. Here we go. Okay, let's go back to the configuration. Go into parallel mode. So now the delays are next to each other. You could use those in stereo. And then, series. So one delay is feeding into the other, and then parallel. A lot of fun. I really like that one too. Okay, let's go back out. Let's check out the pattern delay. The pattern delay gives you 16 different patterns to choose from. There's plenty more patterns to choose from. You can also smear the notes together to make it sound a bit more ambient. Okay, let's check out the reverse delay. Bring up the mix. Gives you those cool backwards guitar effects. Okay, let's go into the menu and smear the notes together, or leave it a little more sharp. When you use the smear, you can really get some ambient-like delays. Alright, let's check out the ice machine. Let's go find a preset. Here we go. I'll pull up another preset. Let's find another ice preset somewhere in here. Let's go in. Adjust the interval 2 octaves up. You can really accentuate that ice effect. You can adjust the slice length. I really like that one. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let's check out the duck delay. Let's pull up a preset real quick. Find one. Scrolling through the random factory presets. Okay, cut down that feedback. Good. Let's go in and crank up the sensitivity. And let's leave the release kind of low. And so when we're playing, you're not going to hear any delay until I stop playing. And then it will fade in at the rate determined by how you set the release over here. You can have a long fade in, or you can make it really quick. A lot of fun. Okay, let's let's pull up a Swell preset. Oh, this is one of my favorites, actually. It's a really high feedback setting. Let's check out let's check out the tremolo. Some really cool delays. Okay, let's go in. Let's make the LFO triangle wave. Slow down the speed. So it makes the delay pulse. Kind of a polyrhythm. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let's find a filter preset real quick. Start from there. Use the filter knob to focus on the frequency that the filter is going to adjust. Okay, let's go in. Let's leave that alone. Actually, let's go just the cue. You can adjust the LFO waveforms, like the square wave. That's the Strymon TimeLine. It's just a little taste of what the pedal can do. Once you dive in and really learn the ins and outs of each of these machines, you can come up with some really amazing sounding sounds, pretty much. I highly recommend going to Strymon's website and checking out all of their great demos, all the examples. There's plenty of videos I found online of some pretty amazing sounds people are coming up with. So this is one of the best all-around delay pedals I've played, and it's really worth checking out. Also, another note about the MIDI functionality. You can control just about every parameter in this pedal, including all of the looper functions, via MIDI, and it has no detectable latency in my experience of using it with a sequencer and with using it with external pedal switchers that use MIDI. And so for changing all your presets in a live situation, or even controlling all the parameters in the pedal, MIDI works really well, and it's one of the most fully featured delay pedals out there as far as all of the MIDI implementation goes. And that's the Strymon TimeLine. Check it out.